your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100-plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100-plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500-plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100-plus authorized training partners and 50-plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000-plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining today's session. We'll be starting the session now. Please allow me a minute so you can share my screen and we can begin. And meanwhile, please drop your locations. We would love to see where you're watching this session from. And here we go. I hope you all can see my screen. And thank you so much again for joining today's session. I would love to give you all a very warm welcome to our series, GSDC certified learning, leadership, learning analytics, driving measurable performance with the theme that is why learning analytics is a leadership priority in 2026. My name is Preetam. I'll be here as moderator. Feel free to use the chat box in case if you have any question for me, and I'm very happy to assist you all. So what makes this series more exciting that we do have this incredible industry experts will be joining us to share their impact. So you can use the same registration link and this is happening on the same time slot. So uh, set up the reminders for yourself for, for the upcoming sessions as well. And before I could hand over the session to our speaker, a quick introduction to our hosting organization, GSDC. We're known as Global Skill Development Council. We're vendor agnostic, vendor neutral. We are globally recognized certification body. Also, we do have 100 plus certification portfolio with us. Also, we do have 500 plus subject matter experts. Those are our industry experts. They help us with our programs, exams, and all the deliverables. Also, we are in association with 1,000 plus multinational corporates, 500 Fortune companies, and 50 plus universities across the world. And also, we have certified more than 250,000 professionals so far. And we do have 100 plus authorized training partner across the region. So a big thanks to all our training partners for helping us in improving our programs and those who have joined us through our training partner channel. In case if you're looking for any training program for yourself, feel free to reach out to our training partners to have an inquiry about it. You will find the contact details shortly in the chat box. A special thanks to our official media partner, World Press Hub, for covering all of the events and press releases. A quick introduction to the GSDC AI Studio lifelong learnings initiative, where we have introduced this earlier in the GSDC for all the AI enthusiasts or all the AI learners. So this platform where we are providing 100 plus live sessions on AI monthly, which is led by global experts, where you will be getting 4 daily sessions, which is 45 minutes of live impactful sessions along with the hands-on learning, which means you can apply all the concept immediately that you have learned. And in case if you get any question or doubts, all your questions will be answered in the real time with the help of our subject matter experts. And this training is aligned with the industry standards for the job ready skills. And I believe this is an amazing platform to learn from the AI leaders around the globe. And in case if you're looking for more information regarding the GSDC AI Studio, get in touch with a learning advisor for more information. They'll help you with this entire opting out process. And a quick introduction to our certification portfolio. We do have certification offerings in learning and development, HR, generative AI, agentic AI, emerging technologies, ISO lead auditor, implementer, project management, PMO, agile DevOps, SRE, cybersecurity, digital transformation, and so on. So in case if you want to, if you're looking for further information regarding all the certification program that we have, you can simply visit our website or get in touch with our learning advisors to get more information. And what all benefits you'll be getting if you opt out a certification from GSDC? You will get lifelong membership with GSDC. With that, you'll be getting these perks where you'll be getting certificate upgrade. You'll be having free access to all of our workshop, events, boot camps, and guess what? You'll be having free access to all of our exclusive learning program, and you'll be getting implementation resources, speaker invites, and newsletters, right? So if you want to understand more about these benefits, please reach out to learning advisors to get detailed information about the certification program and their benefits. Without any further delay, I'm truly honored to welcome our today's speaker, Pratik Sheth. He's leading a team that focused on designing intelligent software solution that drive engineering, productivity, and innovation. Core expertise lies in AI product management at the intersection of user experience, system design, and scalable tooling with a particularly focus on multi-device platform and service ecosystem. From architecting cross-platform recommendation systems to addressing the hidden cost of deploying large-scale models on concentrate device by bringing a programmatic product first perspective to modern AI challenges. He's passionate about building tools and frameworks that accelerate both efficiency and creativity, and currently driving Gen AI powered transformations across devices and services, helping re-platform large-scale businesses for the next era of intelligent application. So let's give him a warm welcome as he'll be representing one of the important topic in learning and development, which is architecting growth, the convergence of AI, analytics, and experience in digital transformation for L&T. Thank you so much, Pratik, for joining us here. Truly exciting for your session today. You can have the handover of the mic. Thank you.
Thank you, Pritam, for the introduction. Let me share my screen. I hope you guys can see my screen, right? Okay. Good morning, everyone. It is a profound honor to be here with you today, representing the Global Skill Data Council. My name is Pratik, and over the next hour, we are going to deep dive into a topic that is redefining the modern enterprise. Our session today is titled Architecting Growth. Specifically, we will explore the critical convergence of AI, analytics, and experience within the context of digital transformation. We are no longer collecting data. We are building the system that learn, adapt, and drive unprecedented value. Let's get started. Before we jump into architecture, I wanted to clearly outline our agenda for this hour. We will be moving into six distinct phases. Phase one focuses the strategic vision, covering the slides 3 and 4, where I will outline the paradigm shift from silos to systems and introduce the convergence of thread of AI, analytics, and experience. Phase two, the technical foundation, where we will discuss the architecting the modern data foundation, implementing real-time analytics at the edge, and evolution from predictive of generative AI paradigm. Phase three takes up the deep technical engineering, where we expect a deep dive into the RAG model, the operational necessity of vector database and feature stores, and the critical practices of MLOps and LLM ops. Phase four shifts our focus to design the experience, where we will look at achieving hyper personalization at scale and building the conversational UX with multi-model interactions. Phase five will be execution and governance, spamming slides from 13 to 17, where this covers the governance, privacy, trust, aligning our KPIs and ROI, and a comprehensive case study on Netflix. We will discuss team topologies and the future of agentic AI. And phase six, we will wrap up our session with a conclusion and strategic imperative on slide 8. To understand where we are going, we must understand the paradigm shift we are currently navigating. The transition from the fragmented silos to interconnected systems, we are witnessing the evolution of enterprise data strategy. If we look back at era one, the age of descriptive analytics, our focus was entirely on hindsight. We were constantly asking what happened. Our infrastructure reflected this. We relied on monolithic data warehouse, generating static batch reports, and BI dashboard completely constrained on schema on write methodology. Then we matured into era two, predictive analysis. Here, the goal shifted to foresight, asking what will happen. This era gave rise to data lakes and complex ML pipelines, fueled by rigorous A to B experimentation and intense feature engineering. Today, we entered into era three, that is generative AI. We have moved beyond predictions into insights and creations. The question is no longer what will happen, but rather what should we create? This is the domain of LLM, RAGs, autonomous agents. We are delivering real-time personalization through multi-model interfaces. The fundamental takeaway here is the digital transformation is no longer just digitization, it is intelligent operationalization. This echoes the foundational shift Thomas Davenport described when mapping analytics 3.0. How do we operationalize this intelligence? Through what I called the conversion triad. This triad consists of three independent pillars: analytics as the foundation, AI as the engine, and the experience as the interface. Let's break them down. First, analytics is our foundational of truth. It accurates answers what is happening. We achieve this through real-time streaming data, unified data products, enabling true decision intelligence and rigorous KPI instrumentation. Second, AI is our engine of scale. It answers the strategic questions. What should we do? This engine runs on predictive modeling, generative AI, LLMs, sophisticated personalizations engine, and autonomous agents. Finally, experience is our delivery mechanism. It solves for how does the user consume this? We deliver this through intent-driven UIs, multimodal interactions, hyper-personalization, and entirely frictionless journeys. When you successfully combine these three, convergence acts as a massive growth multiplier, perfectly aligning with the experience economy principles established by Pine and Gilmore. To power this triad, we must architect the modern foundation. This requires a radical shift from centralized data lakes to decentralized domain-owned data products. The old way was the monolithic data lake is failing us. It relies on single centralized team managing the fragile ETL pipelines pouring into one massive lake. The result, an unacceptable long time to insight and a serve bottleneck in ownership. We end up with schema on read chaos, what inevitably becomes a data swamp. The solution is the data mesh architecture. This shifts the power from domain-oriented ownership, adopting a strict data as a product mindset. It requires building a self-serve data platform backed by federated governance and enforced by interoperable data contexts. The results in an ecosystem that is both distributed and universally discoverable. As Zamek famously summarized, we must treat data as a product, not as a byproduct. Once our foundation is decentralized, we must accelerate. This brings us to analytics at the edge and real-time decision system. We need streaming pipelines that delivers sub 10 milliseconds decision at scale, compressing the time from event to action. Look at the pipeline. Event sources like IoT devices, click streams, mobile apps, and API feed continuously into the distributed log like Apache Kafka is capable of handling over 10 million events per second. This data flow is Apache this data flows into Apache Flink for stateful streaming processing and into an OLAP store like ClickHouse or Pinot. These system guarantees sub-second queries directly powering real-time decision layers, ML interface, and personalization. Let's look at the latency comparison. Traditionally, batch processing takes hours to days. Now, micro batching frameworks like Spark brought down to minutes the true streaming processing happens in milliseconds. For a modern system, our P99 end-to-end decision latency target must be under 10 milliseconds, a benchmark validated by the architectural shifts pioneered by Jacobs in this. With real-time data flow, we must reevaluate our AI engine. We are bringing predictive and generative paradigms largely because the transformer architecture completely redefines the landscape, moving us from tabular ML to a large language model. Let's compare them. Classic ML like XGBoost or Random Forest excels with structured tabular data types. The training cost is relatively low, usually taking hours on a single GPU. These models use thousands to millions of parameters, allowing for interface speeds of microseconds to milliseconds per row. They are highly explainable using tools like SHAP or feature importance, making them best for use cases like fraud detections, pricing optimization, and churn predictions. Contrast to this with large language models built on the post 2017 transformer architecture. These thrive on unstructured data, text, code, images. The training cost is astronomically, requiring tweaks on thousands of GPU, scaling from 7 billion to over 400 billion parameters. Interference is slower, measured at 50 to 150 tokens per second. Explainability is complex, relying on attention maps probing. However, they are unmatched for tasks like summarization, code generations, and charts. The key insight here is that the self-attention mechanism, given an O of one path length between any two tokens. This enables the capture of global context in a way that was mathematically impossible in older RNN models. However, LLMs have a fatal flaw for enterprise. They lack a proprietary context. This is where the RAG, that is retrieval augmented generation, comes into the picture. RAG grounds LLM in enterprise knowledge, completely eliminating hallucination and enabling auditable AI. The workflow is a 5-step process. First, document chunking. We break enterprise data into 256 to 512 tokens chunks with overlapping boundaries. Second, we pass these through an embedding model like text embedding 3 to create dense vectors. Third, these vectors are stored in a vector DB index utilizing a HNSW index in systems like Pineco or pgvector. Fourth, when a user asks a query, we perform prompt augmentation. We retrieve the top K chunks and inject them into directly as context. Finally, the LLM generation phase produces a grounded answer backed by perfectly citable sources. Without RAG, LLM hallucinate aggressively on proprietary or recent data because the training cutoff creates massive blind spots and they offer zero source attribution. With RAG, you get a grounded answer from your actual enterprise knowledge base, a roughly 60% reduction in hallucination, fully auditable citation, and you achieve this without the immense cost of model retraining. A methodology heavily supported by Lewis Foundational research. To run the RAG and real-time ML concurrently, you should specific you should need a specific infrastructure for convergence. You need the operational system required to serve AI at scale, specifically feature stores and vector databases. A feature store utilizes tools like Feast, Tecton, or Vertex AI, serves the primary purpose of delivering ML feature consistently. The online store typically relies on databases. It can be Redis, DynamoDB to hit the microsecond latency, while the offline store leverages the S3 or BigQuery for heavy training jobs. Crucially, they enforce point in time correctness, which prevents disastrous data leaks during the model training. These are mandatory for real time fraud scoring and recommendation systems. Simultaneously, a vector database such as a Pinecone or pgvector serves a different purpose. Semantic or approximate nearest neighbor similarity search. These database utilizes HNSW, that is hierarchical navigable small world graph algorithm. They are designed to scale to index sizes of billions of 1536 dimensional vectors, achieving greater than 95% recall at sub 5-second speed when properly tuned. These are the backbone of RAG pipelines, image search, and deduplication efforts. Together, they allow us seamlessly merge online features with vector similarity to augment our AI prompts seamlessly, scaling to billions of searches. But having the infrastructure isn't enough if you can't govern it. We welcome to the MLOps and LLM ops taming the chaos world. Building a model is easy. Maintaining it in a production is where the vast majority of AI initiatives fail. A mature pipeline requires 5 strict stages. Data validation. Data validation using tools like Great Expectations for rigorous schema checks. Model training, tracked schematically via Kubeflow or MLflow. Eval and testing using metrics like ROG, BL, EU, and increasingly using LLM as a judge technique. Fourth will be the CI/CD deployment, moving cautiously from shadow deployments to canary releases, and finally to blue and green environments. Fifth would be monitor and drift, employing platforms like Evidently AI to catch subtle concept or data drift before it impacts the user. We must be aware, we must be hyper aware of AI technical depth. The case principle, CACE, case principle, charge where changing anything changes everything. Beware of data dependencies, where unstable upstream pipelines break downstream models silently. Beware of feedback loops, where the model outputs skew its own future training data, and beware of undeclared consumers, where hidden APIs deeply couple downstream system to internal logic of your models. Furthermore, LLM requires entirely new additions, rigorous prompt versioning and evaluations, strict guardrails and toxicity filters, granular cost per token tracking, LLM as a judge scoring, and automated hallucination detection. When your operations are solid, you can unlock true business value through hyper-personalization at scale. We are moving past static rules to use reinforcement learning to dynamically optimize user journeys and content delivery. The gold standard here is the conceptual bandit algorithm. Here is how it maps out. The context is a rich blend of user profiles and their real-time session signals. The arms are the various UI variants or content options you can represent. The policy uses algorithms like lean UCB, Thompson sampling to balance exploration and exploitations. The reward is the actual business outcome, a click, a conversion, or a retained session, and the update mechanism performs online learning, adapting the model after every single event. Compare this to the traditional A to B testing. Contextual bandwidths continuously optimize on the fly, requiring roughly 10 times fewer samples to reach statistic significance. The business impact is staggering, considering that 35% of the Amazon revenue is driven by recommendation and 80% of Netflix content is discovered by AI recommendation. Implementing this correctly yield a 6x higher click-through rate with personalized content feeds, proving the efficiency of contextual bandit approach is in productions. How does the user experience this hyper-personalization? Through conversational UX and multimodal interactions, we are decisively moving beyond the era of click and navigate to intent-driven interfaces powered by voice, text, and vision. In text and chat space, we are deploying LLM-powered chatbots that handle complex natural language queries, seamlessly integrate into enterprise tools like Slack and Teams. For voice, Models like Whisper provides flawless ASR and TTS, enabling real-time transcription that unlocks entirely new hands-free workflow for our operators. Regarding vision, models like GPT-4b and Cloud Vision provide deep document understanding and enable sophisticated UI automation directly by seeing the screen. Ultimately, these converge into a true multi-model system where text, image, and audio exist within a single unified context window, allowing the AI to perform robust cross-model reasoning. The executive takeaway is clear: reducing the UI friction through intent-driven UX translates directly to a 15 to 30% increase in conversion rates. Simply put, every click removed in a customer retain. However, none of this matter without the governance, privacy, and trust. The hard truth is you cannot scale what you cannot secure. Navigating the GDPR and CCPA algorithm bias at scale is a prerequisite for deployment. We must build our system on four ethical pillars. First, beneficence. AI must actively promote the well-being of user and society. This demands privacy by design and strict data minimization. Second, non-maleficence. We must proactively prevent algorithm bias, consistently audit model decisions, and regularly red team our models against adversarial attacks. Third, autonomy. We must honor the user's right to explanation as a mandate by GDPR Article 22, build robust consent management, and provide incredibly clear opt-out flows. Fourth, justice. We must honor the user's right to explanation as mandated by GDPR 22 article, build robust consent management, and provide, sorry, yeah. Uh, Fourth was the justice. We must guarantee the equitable model performance across all demographics, measuring fairness through metrics like equalized odds. In practice, this means implementing technical guidelines like RBAC at embedding level by filtering the vector database results by user role before retrieval. We explicitly prevent cross-tenant data leaks in the enterprise rack system. To justify these investments, we must measure conversions accurately using modern KPIs and ROI frameworks. We must completely shift our focus from legacy IT metrics to true business outcomes, proving the ROI on our AI investments. Let's look at this shift. Tracking server uptime percentage must evolve into tracking revenue per user sessions. Obsessing over pipeline latency should be replaced with measuring tight to insight, because the raw speed to a decision is what actually drives your competitive edge. Monitoring tokens per request is meaningless unless it is tied to a cost per resolved query. as proving LLM ROI requires full end-to-end cost attribution. And finally, experiment throughput must yield to model ROI in dollars per model because velocity only matters if resulting decisions actually improve your bottom line. Let's ground this in reality with the case study, the Netflix recommendation architecture. This is a real world teardown of a system that generates over billions of dollars in annual revenue by annual value purely through personalization. 80% of the content watched on Netflix is driven by these AI recommendations, optimized via more than 2,000 A/B tests run every single year. How do they do it? Through a brilliant 3-tier architecture. At the foundation is the offline layer, utilizing Hadoop Spark to train massive datasets of viewing history, generating a new candidate models weekly. Above that is a nearline layer using Apache Kafka to process event-driven updates and incremental ML within minutes. Finally, the online layer executes real-time re-ranking per request, hitting a P99 latency of under 20 milliseconds by processing contextual signals like time of the day, device type, current mode. Their algorithm mix is robust, combining collaborative filtering, content-based matching, and context-aware logic. They even apply this artwork personalization, generating 20 or more thumbnail variants per title, continuously A to B testing the visual hook for the exact same piece of content. The key lesson here is profound. Netflix didn't just build a model, they unified the analytics. Knowing exactly what user wants to watch, AI were computing what to recommend, and experience perfecting how to present it into one seamless convergent system. But remember, technology doesn't transform businesses, people do. Let's address the human element, specifically how to structure cross-functional AI pods for success. Using modern team topologies, we need 4 specific structures. First, stream aligned team. This team has end-to-end ownership of the product stream and operates as a full stack AI pod. Second, the platform team. They build the internal developer platform for ML, focusing purely on creating self-serve tooling for the stream teams. Third, the enabling team, which acts as a strike force to accelerate other teams by providing specialized ML expertise, coaching, and temporary technical uplift. Finally, the complicated subsystem team. This group handles deep expertise domains such as diving into vector DB internals or engineering highly specialized MLOps pipelines. For your code development, a recommended AI pod composition should include data engineering, an ML scientist, an LLM engineer, a UX designer, a product owner, a platform engineer. Getting this mix right is just as important as a tech stack. As we look to the future horizon, we are rapidly approaching the era of agentic AI and autonomous enterprise. Over the next 3 to 5 years, we will move decisively from simple AI co-pilots to fully autonomous agents capable of complex multi-step tool use. If we plot the AI maturity curve, we started with rule-based automation from 2015 to 2018. We transitioned to predictive ML models from 2018 to 2021. Currently, we are scaling generative copilots, characterizing the 2021 to 2024 era, but entering 2024 to 2026, we are building true agentic AI systems, paving the way for the full autonomous enterprise by 2026 to 2029. What defines these agentic AI capabilities? They feature multi-step tool use, independent web browsing and research, cross-agent orchestration, where AI manage other AIs, infinite memory and context persistence, real-time code generation, execution, and the ability to construct self-healing data pipelines. In conclusion, we face strategic imperative. There are three specific actions that separate organization that simply talk about AI from those that use it to compound their growth. Action one, fix the data. You must audit your data quality immediately and migrate to domain-owned data products. You simply cannot build AI on broken data. Doing this is the highest ROI investment you can make in the next 90 days. Action two would be integrating AI functionality. Don't jump straight to fine tuning. Deploy RAG first. Implement a feature store. Add strict LLM monitoring to every production model. Start with exactly one high value workflow. Prove it and then scale it. Action three would be designed for humans. Violently reduce frictions in your critical user journeys. A to B test relentlessness using contextual bandits. Remember, the shortest path from your data to delightful UX is your competitive mode. As Fitzgerald noted, growth is no longer about acquiring more data, it's about architecting the shortest path from data to delightful user journeys. With this, thank you for all your attention and dedicated to this transformation. I would like to open the floor and answer your queries you might have.
Thank you so much, Pratik, for sharing your insights. And as we are open for the Q&A, I would like to request all the participants, please drop your questions in the chat box as we still have 10 minutes to cover all the question. And meanwhile, I would like to inform you all that I do have some quick announcement regarding the panel discussion coming sessions. So please stay connected till the end and feel free to use the chat box to drop your questions. And meanwhile, I'll just quickly have a look if you got any question across our live platform here. And also, I would like to inform you all that I will be sharing Pratik's LinkedIn profile link in the chat box. So in case if you don't have any question for now or anything that you want to discuss regarding today's session or later on, feel free to reach out to him. Here we go. You'll find his LinkedIn profile link in the chat box. Feel free to reach out to him. Also, there's other way where you can post your questions across our GSDC blogs and social media by tagging us, and we'll be getting back to you with the answers. Our subject matter experts will be about to get back to you with the answers. So feel free to use all the platforms that we have, LinkedIn, YouTube, right? And Pratik, I got a question for you. This question we have got it from Ritika, asking about what are the most effective metrics or KPIs to evaluate the success of AI-driven and analytics-led L&D initiatives.
Uh, I think there are many. For the success of AI, I would say uh, the let me rephrase it. So there are multiple metrics, but I would like to give it into three pillars. One would be like autonomy and operational frictions and systematic reliability. Those are the three periods. So when I say autonomy means like the task completion rate or the percentage of the task completed by the agents from start to finish or without human assistance. This is one of the metric. Then human escalation rate or acceptance rate, that would be the autonomy part. In operational, it would be time to verify or the gap between the between an agent completing a task and a human approving it. Uh, if the review time is longer, then it would uh, take to the task manually, your orchestration is failing, basically. So that in operational terms, it would be the time to verify, uh, implicit rejection rate. Don't just look to the thumbs down feedback, track undos and reverts. If a human silently reverts agent's actions within 10 minutes later, that is a strong signal of low trust and quality issues. Uh, then also, I would like to say like handoff ambiguity, like the measure of the bystander effect. It's like when a AI owns a bug, do human teammates take longer to verify it because they feel like less responsible, or what are the handoff between those ambiguities? The third main case, which I mentioned, was multi-agent orchestration KPIs. You can say like the collaboration rate, the orchestration latency, the looping rate, how often the AI pass a task back and forth without progressing towards a resolution. Is it an infinite loop or it is a particular loop? So those are the metrics I would recommend you.
Very well, Pratik. Thank you very much for the detailed explanation. I hope our participant have got his answer. Moving forward to the another question we have got. Um, Looking ahead, what emerging technologies or trends will most significantly shape the future of digital transformation in learning and development?
Can you repeat the question? Looking
Yeah,
ahead?
absolutely, absolutely. Looking ahead, what emerging technologies or trends will most significantly shape the future of digital transformation in learning and development?
Um, let me just think about it. There are multiple technologies we can do it, but I would recommend like from 20 as we look into 2027. I think it will. We are moving past the era of chatbots, I am assuming, into the era of active systems. Like one example would be like from co-pilot to autonomous multi-agent systems transition. The shift will be like instead of having a one large model trying to do everything, we are building federated intelligence. This involves a coordinator agent that sequences the task and delegations, them to specialize the worker agents. So, like, what will it impact is basically like uh, solves the scaling problem. Systems will no longer have wait for your prompt. They will monitor the events and proactively initiate a resolution workflow. Another example would be like computing. Uh, if the devices would be able to compute on the edge AI on a particular system itself, this will enable the intelligence. Basically, the intelligence will be always enabled onto the devices. So, like, think of a drone that can navigate to the dense forest for hours, or medical wearables that monitor the health for years. Those will be the power of having the edge devices onto the uh, basically the AI model onto the edge devices. And yeah, those were the things I would say here.
Thank you so much, Pratik, for that explanation. I hope our participants have got their answer. And that's it. We are stopping here with the Q&A. And before I take the handover back, we would love to hear final thoughts from you for all of our participants who joined us here today.
My final thoughts would be like try to begin something or developing with the AI, because the technology is evolving, and to keep up with that pace, it's obviously hard for everyone. But in terms of the gain and the knowledge, where you try to learn and apply towards your day-to-day activities, will improve your workload and improve your work-life balance. That would be the thing I would say.
Absolutely, I agree to you, Pratik. Thank you very much for sharing such a wonderful thought and very important one. And for the amazing session, we will look forward to have more collaborations with you as we have your session scheduled for this month, the upcoming month as well. So thank you so much, Pratik. We'll look forward to have you another sessions. And thank you so much, dear participants, for attending today's session. I have some quick announcement here. We go. Please allow me a minute, so I'll quickly share my screen and we start with that. So this is regarding the partnership program that we have. In case if you're looking for any training partnership with us, whether it's a retail individual certification or authorized training partnership or academic partnership or enterprise level partnership, feel free to reach out to the relevant spot which is mentioned in the slide. You can take a screenshot of it and feel free to reach out to them to have further inquiries regarding all the partnership programs that we have. And this is regarding the certification portfolio. So as I mentioned earlier, we do have the certification portfolio. So we have this certificate, one of the certification, which is on certified learning and development professional. You'll find the offer details in the chat box along with the promo code, which you can use to get 20% discount currently. And this is very limited time offer. So grab this opportunity, as all these certifications are globally recognized ones, where you'll be getting chance to connect with our training partner channels, and you'll be having opportunity to work on capstone project, which is something real-time AI simulation practice, right? So grab this opportunity and do sign up yourself for this certification program. And for any assistance, you can reach out to our learning advisors. I have already shared their contact details. If you couldn't locate, I'll share it again. And GSDC would like to introduce the spotlight of the week. So we do have this new thing introduced earlier. So we'll be making a spotlight. How? It's very easy. You have to share your learning takeaways, your learning stories, your learning experiences with GSDC. Over the social media, you can use the hashtags learn with GSDC or GSDC impact, and we'll be picking up one of the best stories that we find, and we'll be making that professional as a spotlight of the week. And that professional will be getting recognition and fame over the social media, right? So please do share your learning experiences with us. We would love to see them. And this is a utility tool. This tool will help you to level up your profile. It will help you to build your personal brand. It will help you to improve your LinkedIn profile score, your AI skill score. It will also, this tool has a feature where it will create AI generated resumes. You can use this AUG100 as a code to get 100% discount. And this is only for our webinar attendance. And this is our regular AI series, which is happening this week. Tomorrow we'll be having the last session of this week. So please do join us. You can see the registration link. I have already shared it in the chat box. You can register yourself. This is happening on a different time slot. So kindly make a note of it and do join us according to your time zones. And this is our another ISO series, which is happening this week. We have this amazing ladies industry experts who will be joining us to share the insights. We have already done with such amazing sessions previously, and tomorrow we'll be having the last session of the week. And this is the learning and development panel discussion, which is coming up on 5th May 2026 with the same time slot, which is we do take the learning and development regular sessions. You can use the same registration link as well. And as I mentioned, the time slot will remain same. So please do join us as we do have these incredible experts, learning and development experts who will be joining us to share their insights on from learning strategy to business impact, positioning L&D as a driver of organizational growth. Right. So please do join us. Do not miss this, as these discussions are going to be a very insightful and helpful for all the professionals out there. And this is our another panel discussion, which is scheduled on AI Adoption Virtual Conference, where we are covering the entire life cycle of the AI. So we have already done with 3 panel discussion, which was scheduled on value, deploy, and orchestrate. And we'll be having the next panel scheduled on coming Wednesday. So do join us. It will be happening on upskill. I believe this is definitely important for all the learning and development out there. So you can use the registration link that I've shared in the chat box. If you scroll up a little bit, you'll find that link. Also, you can connect with us over the WhatsApp group. And please do join us, as you can see that we have this incredible global AI experts, head of the AI directors, VPs, who will be joining us to share their insights, right? So please do join us. You'll find the link in the chat box. And we do have these referral champions who have referred maximum people to this series list. Congratulate to them and appreciate them for taking efforts. We'll be announcing all the final winners at the end of this series. Top 3 winners will be featured on the GSDC Wall of Fame, and we'll be getting back to all the winners who earns 50 or more than 50 points. They all are the winners, right? So you just have to earn 50 points, as you all know that referring people to knowledgeable and powerful sessions like this, which happens in the GSDC, it is something that you are taking a step ahead and becoming thoughtful leader, isn't it? So feel free to refer more people to our session and be the winner. And in case if you're looking for any speaker opportunity at GSDC, feel free to share your speaker profile with us. We do have this global platform where we're conducting learning capsule, webinar, podcast, panel discussions, right? So feel free to share your speaker profile. We'll see if all the criteria gets met, your profile is fit for our sessions. We'll definitely get back to you with the speaker opportunity. And this is platform for connecting, where you can scan this QR simply, and you'll be routed to the platform, social media platform, the GSDC's official ones, where you'll be getting the daily update on event, webinar, boot camps, right? Also the real-time links for the joining links, right? So feel free to connect with us over the social media platform. Also, we do have the WhatsApp community group where you can connect with us to get the daily update along with the new certification launches information. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. We'll look forward to have you all join for the upcoming sessions as well. Do not miss the panel discussions. It is really important for all of you, I believe. So thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Pratik. We'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you.